This past week has been about realizing that sometimes the thing that's holding you back isn't actually capability, it's just hesitation. There were moments this past week that I worked myself out of opportunities. There were moments where I just didn't want to bother people. There's also been a reminder that I really love being in creative spaces. So yeah, that's filled up my cup, genuinely. What else? There's been unread WhatsApp messages. Unread WhatsApp messages is becoming a bit of a personality trait, and I need to fix that immediately. So yeah, and maybe, just maybe, it's time to actually stop overthinking the things and put things into action. Just act. I'm Reignite Tijani. This is the Weekly Unfold, my space to navigate the asks, the failures, the reminders, the thanks, the gratitude that have helped me navigate this past week, one step at a time. Let's get into it. So my ask this week was for options. I think that sometimes we underestimate just how important options are. So I really wanted to support someone with something, but I also knew that if there was only one possible route or, one rigid option available, the likelihood of me being able to support would dramatically decrease. And so I asked, what are the other options here? And I think there's something really important in this. And maybe it's just a me thing, but I think that we often assume that there's only one way to participate, to contribute, to show up to the thing. But there's something about flexibility actually creating more possibility. And if you don't ask, you never actually know what's available to you. So ask the question, what other options are available? You never know. My failure this week, WhatsApp replies. It's been the last couple of weeks. And the worst part is, these are people that I genuinely actually like, and in a lot of cases actually love. But WhatsApp is annoying. And someone said to me the other day, what's a better way to reach you then? And I was like, I don't actually know. So yeah, I don't know. But a message comes in, then another message comes in. And so the message that you intend to answer, and you're like, okay, I'll come back to this later. By the time you're ready to come back to it, you don't even see it because so many more messages come in. And then you're kind of like lost. And then someone messages you again, and you're like, oh, snap, forgot to respond. So yeah, I was saying earlier, it's starting to become like a personality trait, and that's not cool. So I am putting it out there publicly. I need to fix up. I know I'm going to work on it. I'm not quite sure how, but I need to find a way, and we'll get there together. It won't be together. This is a me problem. Well, actually, I don't think I'm the only one on this issue, but I'm calling it out publicly. Yeah, we're going to work on it. Don't work yourself out of opportunities. Now, this lesson hit me hard just yesterday and a bit today. As I mentioned, I am doing, or as I have mentioned in previous videos, I'm doing this boxing program, and it's great. And part of the program is that we all participate in a big fight at the end of the program. I've said from the beginning that I'm not going to do the fight. I wasn't comfortable with the idea of doing the big fight, and over the weeks I've just stuck to my guns on that. I'm building my confidence, so yeah, there's that piece. So I think in my head over the last week or two, I've kind of got myself into this space where I feel that my role should be purely supportive. I almost am like, I'll record so that everyone else can see how they are showing up because they're going to be actually fighting. I'll just kind of stay out of the way. Now, this weekend, we had another boxing community join us, Hot Girl Boxing. Shout out the ladies from there. Hannah said to me, oh, are you not sparring today? And I was like, do you know what? I do really want to spar, but I also just want to give everyone else that's going to fight in the finals an opportunity to practice more. And she was like, I'm not fighting in the final, but I want to practice, so I'm getting in there. And I was like, oh. It was like a light bulb literally switched in my head, because like I said, somewhere along the way, I've unintentionally convinced myself that supporting others meant removing myself from the opportunity, and that's not how it works. It doesn't. So you can support others and still take up space yourself, and I realized that this week. So I said to the coaches, I want to get in the ring, and they were like, oh really? And I was like, yes please. So I got in the ring, and apparently I've really improved and my confidence is up. So yeah, I love that for me, but also love that I was challenged by Hannah to be like, no, like you can do both, you don't need to do one or the other, let's go. So, and best believe when we had the session today, I've just come back from the session, which is why my wrap's still on. Anyway, when we came back from the session today, or came back to the session today, I put my head guard on straight away. I was like, yep, let this be a sign that I intend to be in the ring, not just filming everyone else. Yeah, don't do what I did. Learn from these mistakes, people. If you want the answers, you're going to have to ask the questions. This week, I made a couple of calculated assumptions. Not wildly wrong, if I'm being honest, but they were wrong nonetheless. And the reason I didn't ask questions is mainly because I didn't want to bother people. Meanwhile, it turned out that not asking actually caused more frustration for all parties involved, which is a reminder that clarity saves everybody time. Like everybody. The person asking the question and the person giving the answer. So ask a question. Even if it feels small, even if you think you should already know the answer, ask the question. Feeling super thankful for people that look out for me when I'm not in the room. There's something special about knowing or learning that people are advocating for you, or people are protecting your name, or people are thinking about you positively in spaces when you're not even there yourself, you're not present in them. That kind of love and respect, I don't take for granted. I never take it for granted. So super grateful for that and those people. Feeling thankful for laughter with loved ones. It's simple, it's necessary, dare I say it's healing. I laughed a lot yesterday in particular, and yeah, it was a good day. So I'm just feeling super grateful for laughter and the ability to laugh with people that I really like and people that I really love. So at the end of last week, I said that I was going to go to a marketing conference. I'm so glad that I took the days off to go to the conference. There's something about being surrounded by creative minds that honestly, it genuinely energizes me. It energizes me differently. The conversation, the ideas, the perspectives, the curiosity, it's filled my cup. It's filled my cup in a way that I think I forgot I needed, and it reminded me that creativity and storytelling are and always will be a foundational part of the way in which I show up in the world. Looking ahead to week 20 or 52. Okay, this week feels like a week for action. Less what if, less overthinking, less worrying about what other people might think, because honestly, it's not that deep. No one is watching me the way that I think they are watching me. Like, who do I think I am? Actually, I know exactly who I am. I'm Ramat Tijani, and I have great stuff to put out there. So I need to take some action on a few things that I should have done and haven't done. So yeah, hopefully I'll be coming back next week to tell you or reflect on some of the things that I have done. Let's see, but I'm saying it out loud and I'm calling it. I need to take action on certain things. So yeah, that's week 20. Let's see how that all transpires. Thank you for watching. As always, stay out of trouble unless it's good trouble, in which case go wild. Until next time, bye.